Welcome to the latest ladfromtad.com vlog. Pennine Way is Britain's first national trail, covering 268 miles or 431 kilometres across England's wild northern uplands. The plan was to run from Appleby to Greg's Hut via Dufton and Cross Fell. Apologies for lopsided camera work, it is windy and we've lots to learn. Thanks for watching, although you haven't watched it yet, so thanks for starting to watch it. Hope you watch it all. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Good morning, welcome back, or welcome to the Lad from Tad vlog. It's been a while and I'm not driving, I'm in my car, but I'm not driving. Officer, Your Honour. It's been a while, when was the last video? I can't remember. Last year, Jura went a bit disastrously. So, lots happened since then, and it's a new year, 2025, big plans. Some longer stuff this year, hopefully. And today, we're in Appleby. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. It's a very early start, and it's a lovely day. Appleby, the county town of Westmorland, the county in which I was born, which then became Cumbria, and has since become Westmorland again. So, we're heading up Cross Fell onto the Pennine Way, which is part of a longer idea for the end of May. Half the Pennine Way, top to, well, Kirk Yetholm to Hardraw, which is near Hawes. So today's just a bit of a recce over part of the route, kind of a recce older route. It's happening at the end of May. I have been at Cross Fell before, once on a really rotten day a long time ago. I can't remember anything about it at all. So, like most things, into new. See how we get on. Well, not the best start. I'm trying to find a path which gets to the Pennine Way. I haven't got lost in the Pennine Way yet. But basically, it's taken me through this bloody bog. I missed the path. That path there. Yep, I've been just cross-country trying to find it, and after 2 miles, it's there. So it should be plain sailing from now on. Right, could be one of those days. Been going for almost an hour and done 4 miles. Most of it backtracking and trying to find. I'm trying to stick to this little tiny path. It's a lovely day out of the wind, but it's blooming cold in that wind. We're heading in the right direction now. You can see along the skyline heading up that way. That's Dufton Pike. We're heading beyond there. Thinking back, I have run this route, but I run it from Dufton, which is on the Pennine Way. So it's absolutely very, very obvious, whereas this little bit, it's called something like a Pennine taster or something. It's not quite so obvious, but it's good to be out. What's it called? A Pennine journey. It certainly is a Pennine journey. Down there. Right, I've calmed myself down a bit now. So this is Dufton Gill. Heading into the village of Dufton. Problem today, or problem yesterday, I printed off a map at work of OS maps and then left it at work. Didn't realise till last night, don't have a printer at home, so I'm actually following what I tell people not to do. I'm following a little triangle on a phone, which is kind of fun and not fun. It's great, you can see what's featured around you as you would do if you had a map in your hand, but it doesn't replace a map, which will be useful today. But Sydney grey squirrels or sickly red squirrels, give Gary a ring. So Dufton should be plain sailing now. Now I do have this irrational fear of not finding a parking spot, and it sounds like nothing, but I think it's born out of going to Kentmere, one of my favourite valleys and lakes, where if you're not one of those lucky 5 people, you aren't going to get a parking spot there unless you're going to park somewhere like an inappropriate arse, like a lot of people are these days. But we don't do that. So I did think, oh, park at Dufton, straight on it. But last time I went to Dufton was the High Cup Nick race. Who knows how long ago? A long time ago. Which is when Dufton is full of people and there's no parking. But on a windy early Saturday morning of March, chances were I probably could get parked. So I could save myself an hour and a half of scratching my head through boggy farmers' fields and actually got onto the Pennine Way proper. What you look like? It's all miles in the bank. Check this out. And you can kind of see across the lakes, just a bit hazy, but yep, that's not where we're heading. We're heading up there through them golf balls and beyond. I think that's Great Dufton Fell. Cross Fell's kind of hiding behind that. Way to go yet. No one about at all. Nobody. What a day. Getting very windy. Cross Fell has its own wind called the Helm wind apparently. But yeah, it's making itself known. Onwards and upwards. Right, let's get out of wind for a second. Oh, that is blowing. So I came from right down there in the distance, and we're heading now across the ridge, those golf ball things and beyond. The wind is something else. Don't be fooled by the sunshine. It's not warm up here. Whoa. Right, Great Dufton Fell, or Great Dufton Fell. I might get shot for filming this, I'm not sure what's going on here. But look at these bad boys. I'm trying to rack my brains. I have run up here before on a really filthy winter's day. Oh, crikey. 25 years ago. I can't remember much about it, which is not a surprise. Yeah. Past the golf ball and on to Cross Fell. Getting close at Cross Fell. Now I'm not normally a big fan of cairns, but check out this piece of work. And that's not even top. It's like a 4-foot beacon-esque. So that wasn't the top, but that is Cross Fell, the roof of the Pennines. 2929 feet above backwater, perhaps. Not quite a Munro, but we're not in Scotland. Pretty high. There we go. Not a bad view, eh? So just dropping down off the back of Cross Fell to Greg's hut. Greg's hut. I'm not sure if Greg's in, but if he is, I'd like a steak bake and 2 Cornish pasties, please. And back to where we came. Bit further than I thought. Could be a bit of a long day today. Done almost 16 miles already. Anyway, why am I here? Well, long story shortish, a couple of years back I was doing the Calderdale Way relay and met a guy called Scott from Marston. Now Scott was doing the Bob Graham 2 years ago, so offered to helped him out. He got round in a good time and kept in touch with him and his friends, and then, you know, chat groups kind of carry on, and we're chatting about the spine race, which is the full Pennine Way from the bottom Edale to the top Kirkyetholm in winter, and it's on well, it's everywhere, it's on social media, it's very well marketed, the spine, and they have videos, daily videos, and it's kind of weird because you kind of almost feel like you know, or you get to know the people doing it, even though they are just random people doing it. You don't know them all. But yeah, and it looks great, although with my rain odds, you know, gloves on a sunny day, it'd be impossible pretty much. Plus it's about £1,500, which is a bit more than I can justify for a week off work where there's no beach, and above all a good chance I might not do it, which is good. A challenge is good if you know there's a chance you can't do it, but I couldn't justify spending that money on it. So we were chatting and saying, well, why don't we do it ourselves? So a plan was hatched. So end of May, there's 6 of us starting at Kirkyetholm on the Wednesday, and we've got till Saturday to get to Hardrow Halls, 160 miles, which is about 520 kilometres or something like that. Divide by 8 times by 5, and yeah, it's going to be interesting. I don't know if I can do it. I've not done that sort of distance. I've done long runs, I've done 2-day runs, but I've not done more than that, and yeah, 160 miles is quite a bit more than that. So yeah, but that last place, Greg's hut, actually, hand on heart, I had a dream last night that I got to Greg's hut, because on this when we do this challenge, well, some people are staying in hostels and others just sleeping on the roof, where and when. Now Greg's hut is a buffet where you can stay. It's free. Get your head down for a few hours. But in my dream last night, I dreamt that I got to Greg's hut, never been there before, and it was about the size of a coal bunker. But worse than that, inside it was absolutely full of clear boxes full of food, but with names on, and none of the names are mine, and all the boxes were locked. Not that I would have stolen the food if it wasn't mine, but it was snowing and I couldn't squeeze into the coal bunker size boffy that was in my dreams. So I'm glad to put that one to rest. It's a bit big in a coal bunker. Yeah, and if the time is right, probably get my head down there for a little while. Right now I need to get back to Appleby. I'm not sure what time that'll be. Let's see. To go for. Alright, homeward bound ish. Downhill with a tailwind. This is a bit easy coming up here. Yes, I love the neck of the woods. Would I come back here? Well, apart from the Pennine Way job, maybe, maybe not. Driving wise, it's about another half hour to Northern Lakes. So, yeah, it's a tricky one. I'm blindly loyal to the lakes, but this is also Cumbria, and it's deserted. I've only seen 3 people all day, so no one up to Cross Fell, and so 3 people in quick succession, who all looked a bit hacked off to see me. This descent is a joy, especially with tailwind. Some awesome little hills around here. Canny spot. Yeah, I will come back here. There's far worse places to get lost on a Saturday morning, although it's long past morning now. It's Dan McPhee in 1874. Not only was a very good climber, he's also a very steady hand and neat writing. Good old Dan. I'm not sure about that graffiti there. Hope you can't see it. And done. 30 and a bit miles in just under 7 hours. No land speed record set today, but it's windy all the way round. Well, yeah, I think if I'm time again, I'd go from Dufton. That last bit, it's just farmers' fields orienteering. Wouldn't say I got lost, but I didn't really know where I was. So, but yeah, got my back. Car's not been nicked. Let's go on. Wash my feet in the river. Nice. That's all for now, folks. Thanks for watching this far. See you next time.